portal to another dimension.
Succubus. There is a heaven.
Jersey Devil.
Micro midget wrestling.
Who would you go gay for? My superpower?
Talking about paranormal activity.
Paranormal activity, and I have never seen a ghost. I don't know anyone who has ever seen a ghost.
You do know someone who's seen a ghost. He's at this table.
But we have a confirmed sighting. Well,
Yeah.
he says he saw a ghost.
He saw a ghost.
Mike, tell the tale of the ghost.
So you are familiar with the spy house?
Yes.
For the uninitiated, spy house was during the Revolutionary War. With they would signal the. I think it was.
Did you see a fucking ghost or
I saw a
not?
fucking ghost. You have to get the background. This is
Okay.
This house is replete with ghosts, from what I understand.
So one of the top 4 most haunted locations in the U.S., something
Yeah,
like
I've
that.
heard-
You've heard about it?
Yeah.
Okay. How old are you?
I was 10 years old.
So
I
the
was on a
ghost-
field trip
With who? Your school?
with the Cub Scouts.
So the Weeblos are at the spy house.
No, I said Cub Scouts, not the
Weeblos.
All right.
Somebody should have thought twice about that name.
They're telling their stories. We're going room to room. And
Who's telling stories?
The guide.
Does he lay the groundwork that like this place
No.
is haunted?
You're wondering,
Nope.
did he implant this
He
seed
did not
into
implant
Mike's
the
mind?
seeds of- He was basically just given the history of the house, and I felt something. It got really cold.
The guide had pantsed you. So you're alone in the room.
No, there are other people in the
There's
room.
other people in the room.
And the rocking chair was moving. And it was way the hell over, and it was over on bricks. And
Diamond.
then I saw what I can only describe as a ghost. It was in the
Was it a lady or a guy ghost?
it was a child ghost.
Child ghost.
Yeah, well, it was a small
Did it
ghost.
was it white?
It was stealing one of the kids' wallets. It wasn't a white ghost.
You know what I mean? Wasn't that stereotypical?
It was the stereotypical, like the mist. No, it had some color. It was just you could see through it, and that was the freakiest thing. And here I am, 10 years old.
What was it dressed like?
You really couldn't make it out.
So it wasn't like an old-timey ghost?
Wait a minute,
Waistcoat or
so it
anything.
wasn't a child from the Revolutionary War?
I have no idea what it was. You could just barely make out that there was this shimmering thing in a fireplace.
Well, how did the rocking chair tie in?
Rocking chair was on the hearth.
Was it possible somebody just bumped into it?
Why are you trying to fucking debunk the guy?
no,
Let him
actually,
tell his
I don't
fucking
believe
story.
in ghosts.
No, because I was the last one in the room. I was bringing up the rear.
So who else saw it besides you? Any
No one.
adults? Well,
No.
no one saw it but you?
Nope. And I didn't tell anyone for years. I doubted myself for a long time.
We'll leave that to Walt now. The guy opens up he's like, I've never told anyone this. I saw a ghost. You're like, bull fucking shit. Bullshit.
I'm sorry.
Found out later, a couple of years later, that it was part of the Underground Railroad.
So it wasn't a white ghost.
It was sort of formless. It was just kind of like a shimmering
What
in the air.
made you think it was a child then?
Just the size.
Could have been a midget.
Yeah, it could have been a
All right, it could have
Like a
been
Revolutionary War midget that wasn't white. Right. There's a question about...
Did anybody else see it, or did they have any reaction to it?
No, I was the only one who saw it, I guess.
And you didn't point it. How long was he hanging out for?
Not that long, for about 45 seconds.
That's pretty fucking long for a ghost to be... And why didn't you point it out? Be like, holy shit, do you see that?
He was scared, dude.
He was scared?
Yeah. You just seen it.
I-
It's
Something
not,
else,
it's not like it's fucking killer bees. It's a ghost.
You're looking at it and you're saying, what?
You're 10 years old.
Like you
10 years
thought-
old and you're saying, what the fuck is that?
Did you think maybe like
Yeah, maybe my eyes
weren't
are,
really
you know.
seeing it?
That anything's
So, and
possible.
is that the only time you ever saw a ghost?
Ghost, yes. Had weird things happen? No.
I thought you told me that you were in New Hope and you stayed in a room of a hotel that was haunted.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about that. The Logan Inn. They say that that's also one of the most haunted places in America. And I stayed in a room where I put on the TV when we went in there, and the ghost didn't like The Simpsons, so it snapped the TV off and it closed the armoire.
No, you're
that
just
the TV
making
was
shit
in.
up.
No, actually,
You're trying
I'm
to
not
get
making-
airtime.
No, I'm trying to make this one. No, I'm making this one up.
Does anybody here other than Mike believe in ghosts?
Ming?
No.
I would have to say no. I mean, I've seen no evidence. When my grandmother died, right after she died, I remember Pam every morning said that my grandmother would visit her in the form of these 2 patches of light that came through the window in the morning and hit the wall.
You told this to a child?
I'm fucking, well, she told it to a child that was like, are you fucking retarded? That light's going to come through that window anyway. You know? And she'd be like, but it moves. And I'm like, yeah, because of the rotation of the fucking earth. Like, what are you talking about?